You want to
Yeah,
recap
we've done that.
2 weeks ago Chris predicts?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Okay, so for those following along at home, there was two Leaf games.
Yes.
I predicted that the Leafs would win one and lose one. They won both in resounding fashion.
Oh dang.
They beat the Canadians, which I said they would win.
Yep.
I said they would lose to the Canucks. They lost. I'm a dummy. My bad. Uh, 2020
No, you
women's
said
rugby.
Canucks would win,
I said the Canucks would win. Sorry, what did I just say?
and
Did I
and
misspeak?
Leafs won.
Yeah, Leafs won. I said the Canucks would win.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it
yeah.
wrong.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
No, please do, because again, mouth's moving too fast. Brain's not thinking. England versus France, women's rugby. I took England. No brainer. You know,
They
come on.
won.
England's gonna win all day.
Let's fucking go.
Um, now we're into the cricket. I here's the problem with a lot of this shit is the time zones get me. So like when I like go on, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta bet that. So there's
Yeah, it's
two
already
issues
happened.
at play here. So yeah, so there's the timeline, and also the annoying thing about my app is it doesn't let me fast forward much more than a day in advance for events.
Right.
So I got to kind of be on the ball. But then when there's like, say, a cricket match in India, which we predicted, India's like 10, 12 hours,
Yeah.
12 days. Who knows how far ahead they are?
Yeah.
It's too far away.
Way
It's on the
more
other side of the
further than
planet.
us.
So when I go to click on it and I have the Chennai Super Kings versus the Sunrisers Hyperbad, or the Hyperbad Sunrisers, and I want to bet the Super Kings, and they're already winning outstanding. Like they're already like mopping the floor with
Oh
with the
no.
Sunrisers. You only win 7 cents on your bet. So
Oh shit.
so that's the problem with that one there. And then there was two cricket games that we bet in England. And I bet these matches, and I think the app fucked up. Like it never really like cleared the bets. It was really weird.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up right now just to clarify. So anyway,
Okay.
I said that Nottinghamshire would beat Derbyshire, and I said that Gloucestershire would beat Leicestershire. But when you gave me back the results, you said that I picked Leicestershire, but I just picked it the way that it was, so there
Okay.
wasn't any discrepancies.
That's fine.
And so I bet
I probably
these.
fucked that one up, but yeah.
You did. So so they did come through because it took like 3 days for the bets to clear it, and the
Yo,
games
it
were
probably
already
took.
over. I'm like,
I was gonna say it probably took 3 days for
oh,
the games to finish.
yeah, probably. That's a very good point, CJ. I forgot that cricket takes 12 days to finish.
Yeah, it doesn't finish
Um,
in a couple hours.
yeah, so just so I can keep up to date on these bets, I bet the Leafs, they won. We got $1.95 back. I bet the Super Kings, they won. We got 7 cents back. Nottinghamshire won. We got $1.66, and Leicestershire lost, and Vancouver lost. And then there was two snooker matches
Yeah.
that we bet, and I took
You
Neil
took.
Robertson in both,
Yeah.
and that was another strange one. Um, Again, it took a while to clear, so I don't watch snooker. I don't know if
Neither
maybe
do I.
snooker's like cricket where it takes a week and a half to play as well. But Neil Robertson lost. So
Fuck. Both.
yeah.
Fuck.
But good news is I was only able to bet one, but yeah, he lost both.
Okay. Thank God.
So,
Good
yeah, it's
mishap.
like, well, here's the other thing with snooker is like there's like insane odds. Is like you'll bet one guy and he's like 7 or 8 to 1, and the other guy's like almost a lock, and then like the other guy wins easy, and you're like, am I like I think it just comes down to not understanding the sport and not knowing how
Yeah.
to bet it,
Yeah.
because it's clearly like I don't know. Like, I'm not picking that guy. Like, oh, he's
Yeah.
gonna get the floor mopped out with him. Like
Yeah.
bet like these betting sites aren't dumb. They don't want to like throw a bet out there like that they think that they can lose, you know?
Yeah. 100%.
So anyway, so I do have so that is our last week's pool. So
Yeah.
our
2 weeks ago.
our
2 weeks
grand
ago.
2 weeks ago we had about $18 in prize money. We started off with $10. We are now down to $16.
Fuck.
$16.12. We lost
That's
a
okay.
couple
We're
bets.
still up. We're still up.
I should have bet Gloucestershire, but
Yeah, you
life
should have.
continues.
I fucked
We
that
are
up. If you chose that, you should have just picked it and then just corrected me.
I second guess myself. It's no
Fuck.
big deal.
That's
Life
okay.
continues just as it was.
It does.
I do have some other updates. I'm sorry, people. The updates
there's
are
a lot
going to be
of
a
football
little bit
updates
long.
that we need, right?
Yes, there is. So the
And for you North
Champions
Americans, we don't mean NFL.
no,
We mean real
dick.
football.
The real football.
Yeah.
So I said PSG is going to win the Champions League. They were going to beat Man City. I'm a liar. Man City mopped the floor with them, and they're in the final. And I can't remember if I picked Chelsea or Madrid, but I think I picked Chelsea. And if I didn't, well, I'm wrong. But anyway, Chelsea beat Madrid, and Manchester City beat PSG. They are in the final. And here's my first prediction of the episode. As much as I don't want to say it, because I hate both of these two teams. This is like watching like the Habs play Ottawa in the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
I think this is Manchester City's year. They made it to the final. They're probably the best team in Europe. It bugs me. I don't like to say it, but my first prediction is Manchester City are going to win the Champions League final on May 29th. Yuck. I almost threw up when I said that. So here is a quick update, although it is not fully concluded. I said that Brentford would get automatically promoted, or that they would get promoted to the Premiership.
Right.
They made the playoffs. They finished third, quite comfortably, 4 points off a guaranteed promotion, and they will be playing Bournemouth next week on May 17th in a 2-leg playoff. Winner goes on to a 1-leg final.
And you got Brentford to win
so
that,
there's
obviously.
I have Brentford to get promoted. The 4 teams that are in the playoff are Brentford, Swansea, Barnsley, and Bournemouth. I think Brentford's the best team, but I'm often wrong, as we can all tell. So that is that one. That's that quick update. And the last long play update that I have, as of right now, just a quick update. I said Sunderland's not going to get promoted. They finished 4th in the league this year, so they're in a playoff spot. They will be playing Lincoln a week from today on the 17th. And again, 2-leg final. Winner goes on to a 1-leg final. I don't think they're going to get promoted. They're probably going to lose in heartbreaking classic Sunderland fashion. Unfortunately, because they are a pretty big club. So there is the updates. The only one that I threw in there was a Man City prediction. Did you have a couple predictions so I can shut up for a minute, CJ?
Yeah, I do. So we got 2 hockey games. We got Toronto versus Senators on Wednesday, May 12th, and then Toronto versus the Jets Friday, May 14th.
The Leafs are going to lose both of those games.
They're going to lose.
Yeah, because the Leafs clinched the division on Saturday night. So I think the Leafs are going to be resting a bunch of players and changing things up. And I think they should. Like, imagine getting a fluke injury in a nothing game against Ottawa for Matthews and Marner.
You don't need them.
They have a really good team. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think the Leafs will lose both of those.
Okay. And then I got 2 rugby matches. Now they're Friday, so you can't check to see if they're on your app. But hopefully you can get them. If not, I'll try to find them.
So far, everything's been there.
It's This is for the Rainbow Cup. I don't know what these matches actually mean. But we have Leinster. I pardon if I fucking butcher these names. Versus Ulster. It's a ULSTER.
ULSTER.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm taking Ulster. They're from Northern Ireland.
Ulster. Okay.
I gotta back them. Yeah, Ulster.
And then we have Munster versus Connacht. It's CONNACHT. I don't fucking know how to pronounce this shit.
Yeah, all right. Give me Munster then, because if you can't pronounce it, you can't afford it.
It's CONNACHT.
Ulster and Munster.
Connacht.
One more time.
CONNACHT. Yeah, I'm fucking terrible at pronouncing these fucking cities and shit.
That's some fucking Irish name or some shit. Yeah, Munster.
Munster?
Munster is your winner.
Okay.
Yeah. Ulster and Munster are going to win. Leafs are going to lose both. And I have I have a money making bet for everyone at home right now. I'm gonna predict the
You got the
UFC
UFC
262
fights.
main card right now.
What
Yeah,
UFC
May
is it?
15th, which is nice because usually we talk about the what's that?
What UFC is it?
It's 262 this Saturday, May
262.
15th.
Okay.
So as of right now, there's only 4 fights on the main card, so that's all I'm
Really?
picking. Today's
Okay.
the 10th because the Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards fight got canceled.
Why? Oh, I was looking forward to that.
I
I
think
wanted to see Nate get
I was
poked in the eye.
super looking. I feel bad for Leon Edwards, man. He waited so long to fight. He's a good fighter. He's a legitimate contender at the 170. And I think if he beat Diaz, he would probably have a good crack at the belt. And now his fight's canceled again. So
Did they say
fucking
why it was
brutal.
canceled?
Honestly, CJ, I just looked it up today, and it was like 4 hours ago the fight got canceled. So I'd
Okay,
have
yeah,
to read
so-
into it, but I think it was something to do with Diaz. Diaz bailed out, not Edwards.
Okay.
So whether that was an injury, I would only be speculating. So
Gotcha.
as of right now, for those playing along at home, there's only 4 fights on the main card. There's a featherweight bout between Shane Burgos and Edson Barboza. There's a women's flyweight fight between Caitlin Kukagian. I don't think that's how you pronounce that. Versus Vivian Araujo. A lightweight fight. The co-main is Tony Ferguson's fighting Benelli DeRouche. And the main event is for the lightweight belt. And it is Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler.
Oh fuck, Chandler's
So,
fighting. Holy
There's
shit.
your 4 fights. And here. Yeah, his second fight in the UFC, he's fighting for the belt. Should be pretty
Jesus,
cool.
Good for him.
So, because Poirier, because Poirier and McGregor are fighting again. So
That
the
got
winner of
confirmed?
that's going to fight the winner of this fight for the belt. I'm pretty sure it's done. Like there's been a bunch of shit back and forth, but I'm
Holy
almost
shit.
certain it's done. So
Okay.
yeah. So Shane Burgos is going to win. Caitlin Kuga, whatever her last name is going to win.
Sound like me.
As Edson Barboza is over it. He's going to fucking make me eat my words right now. Shane's going to beat him. Caitlin's fighting this girl that I don't know a ton about. She could be a prospect, but looking at Caitlin's record, she's a fucking tough chick. So I'm backing her. And I love Tony Ferguson a lot. I think his moment's done. He's lost 3 or 4 fights in a row now.
Yeah.
And he hasn't looked great. I think DeRouche is going to beat him. And for your light heavyweight title, I am taking Oliveira to beat Mr. Michael Chandler.
Hey.
And that is a very tough pick for me. That's basically a coin flip for me. So the reason I'm taking Oliveira is I think he has submitted like 8 or 9 people in a row.
Jesus.
He's unbelievable. Chandler is a good striker, but he's a wrestler. So if they get to the ground, he can probably wrestle his way out of it. But Oliveira is ridiculous at jiu-jitsu. So if it does go to the ground, which would be Chandler's sort of, you'd think he'd want to take someone down, ground and pound them. It's an interesting matchup for me.
Yeah,
so
100%.
And Oliveira can stand on his feet. So I think it's going to end up on the ground, and I think Oliveira is just because this is how I look at it. Wrestling is amazing for getting people to the ground and punching their faces in against other people that aren't as skilled on the ground or other wrestlers. You know, Michael Chandler's been wrestling since he was a child. Oliveira's been doing jiu-jitsu since he was a child. If it goes to the ground, I think there's more chance that Oliveira catches him in something than Chandler is able to put him on his back and beat his face in.
Yeah.
And I think Oliveira is going to be looking to take him down or submit him, whether they're on the feet or on the ground. So I think it's dangerous for Chandler, but we'll see. He's a fucking world champion in Bellator, and he's fighting for the belt. It's interesting. Yeah. We'll see. I think it'll be a good fight. So I'm bummed,
looking forward
super
to
bummed about that Leon Edwards Diaz fight being
too.
canceled, though.
I wanted to see Diaz get
news.
poked in the eye.
I think Edwards was going to mop the floor with him. That would have been my other pick.
When you poke the guy in the eye, he can't see.
So as of now, it's canceled. I would I wouldn't be shocked if they find some replacement for Leon Edwards. Kamaru Usman said that he almost stepped in and did it because he had that
Jesus.
knockout against Masvidal.
Yo,
So
that
I think
man-
he thinks that Leon, yeah,
That man's something else.
stop doubting Usman. Yeah. So there's your Chris predicts. Two
Yeah.
Leaf games. Net City are going to win the Champions League final. Gross.
Couple rugby
Um,
games.
Oliveira's going to win. Darius going to win. Caitlin's going to win. And Shane Burgos is going to win. And Munster and Ulster are your rugby Rainbow Cup victories.
Let's go.
There you have it. Money making time.
Yeah. Put your bets in, everybody.
Oh, speaking of money making, I wanted to just quickly, I don't want to get into it because it wasn't that exciting to talk about, but the Canelo fight the other night, I wanted to bet all of our money on Canelo, and we would have won $3 entire dollars, CJ. You blew it. And that was a close fight, man. That sucked.
We should have bet on it.
I know, but
Yeah, that was a good fight. So
that was a close fight.
I had it scored just like one of the judges. I don't know which one it was, or I don't even think it was a judge. It was a commentator that I guess they score it as they're going. And I saw it that Canelo was winning by 1 round. I think I had Canelo up like 2 points or something like that going into before that. What was it? 7th round.
Yeah, it was going into the 8th round.
And then obviously Canelo won that 7th round, so he would have been up 2 rounds
by exploding his eyeball.
Yeah, and yeah, so what I've heard, and it's all speculation because I haven't read anywhere yet that anything was like this is actually what happened. They were speculating that that Canelo broke his eye socket.
Yeah, his orbital bone.
Yeah.
And if you watch it back in the replays, it's entirely possible. He got him with a clean uppercut as his head was moving down, and it only landed on the eye socket.
Dude,
so I mean,
the fact that Canelo,
and his trainers like turned around right away. They're like,
yeah, when they saw the eye and he's like, I can't see and shit like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
The fucked up thing that I find, and I guess it makes sense, like when you've been boxing this long and you've been punching people in the face for so long, that Canelo's like he's not getting out of his corner. I broke his cheek. That Canelo actually he like literally said that to his coach. It's like holy fuck. Like
I just
that
quickly
was just,
looked up. Yeah, that's a hell. The fact that like you go sit down in your corner like he's not coming back.
Yeah, he's not coming out of it. Yeah, yeah, he's done.
It's creepy that they're that good. It's amazing. Fucked. I love Canelo.
Yeah, so do I.
But I would have liked to see that fight go the distance because that was a.
Me too. I don't think it would have though. I think Canelo would have dropped him.
He probably would have. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
But I just looked it up. His Saunders had surgery on his eye socket, and his career is in jeopardy. It's that bad of an injury.
Holy.
Yeah. He literally broke his face. He broke the shit out of his face.
No way. His career's on the line. Holy shit.
That's what they said. Like, well, if he might be blind,
100%. Yeah. They'll have to wait to see after surgery.
If you shattered this bone in a sport where you only get punched in the face,
even if you break it and it goes
going to be?
If it goes a certain way, I would imagine could have fucking hit something. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Well, what's that now? The last like 2-3 fights we've watched have been absurd. 261.
Yeah.
Broken shin. There's some chick gets kicked in the fucking head. What was the other one? The guy fucked up. Got hit in the knee.
Guy broke his leg. Guy snapped his leg in half. The one guy's leg went numb.
Yeah.
Girl
couldn't
head
fucking
kicked.
walk.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Eye pokes. Broken eye.
Crazy knockout. Yeah. Canelo breaks this guy's fucking face. Oh, crazy.
Yeah.